Hello, hello. Welcome to the Healing with Luna podcast. And today I wanted to talk about why are you wearing a mask? Yes, right now I want you to ask yourself, why are you wearing this mask? And you're probably saying, Luna, what are you talking about? I am not wearing a mask. Well, think about it. Are you doing things in your life to survive, to pay your bills, to do things to stay with a roof over your head, with gas in your tank, with food on the table? You're doing something that you actually and honestly would rather be doing something else, but you're doing it because it's paying the bills, it's getting you through life, and you feel like it's giving you something that you're supposed to be doing. So ask yourself with this mask, or you may even be in a relationship with someone that's making you feel a certain way, like this stigma of being in a relationship or even being in a marriage. So I want you to take a pause right now and ask yourself, am I wearing a mask? So I have asked myself this question, and the reason why I'm making this podcast is because I have been on my own healing journey, and it's going to take you a while to really heal. A lot of people think that, oh, you're just going to heal if you do it for a couple of days and then you're totally healed. No, it's a lifelong journey of healing, and I decided to take this on myself. So wearing a mask, I've asked myself this. Luna, why are you wearing a mask? So this means it could be a job that you're doing that you're only doing it because it's giving you financial benefits. Or you decided to have children and get married because you wanted to please your parents, your family, your upbringing, be a part of the family because you want to get married, you want to bring in a family, or you're doing this job because you feel like it's accepted in the society, that you are looked up upon with this society. But then what if one day it's gone? What if you no longer have that title, that job, that relationship, that marriage? Then who are you? Who are you without those things? Have you ever asked yourself? Have you really sat down and said to yourself, who am I? Now, I've had this hard conversation with myself, and I was blank. I was blank until I really started looking at myself and saying, wait a minute. You are somebody else without this prestige job, this title that you've given yourself, wanting to do everything that everybody has showed you or told you. Your parents, your family, your upbringing, your heritage, your culture. You have been doing these things, but are you happy doing it? So I sat there and I did inner reflection and I thought about it. No, I have been wearing a mask. And I've been looking at some pictures of myself. And if you can see my pictures, which I haven't posted them on here, but if I looked at myself when I was in my younger years, which I only feel that age is just a number, but when I was in my younger years, if you were to look at my pictures, you would say, wow, you look so happy, you look so vibrant, like you're on top of the world. But deep down inside, I was the saddest and the most loneliest part of my life. And now when I take a picture of myself, I can see the vibrancy, I can see the vitality in me, because I no longer want to wear a mask to please society, other people that are around me. I want to please myself. And sometimes you think, oh, well, when you go gracefully with years, you're tired of the standards. Possibly that could be also because when I was younger, I was just following what I was supposed to do. And now I'm questioning, what am I supposed to do? Why am I doing these things? So sometimes you can accept employment where you're really not happy, and you stay there because you want to put a roof over your head and give yourself the things that you need, and you're settling because you're feeling this is safe. This is the safest thing you can do. Or you're staying in a marriage, or you're staying in a relationship because you don't want to feel like, okay, I'm by myself, single is scary, and I don't want to be alone the rest of my life. But you are alone if you're not happy. You are empty if you're not doing what brings you joy. What's bringing you the true happiness in your life? So I've been asking myself this. And sometimes the things that you really want to do, sometimes possibly society doesn't like the skill or the lifestyle that you want to really live. You may get judged. You may get judged. And who are these individuals that are judging you? Are they really in your life? Are they doing what you are doing? Are they living your life? No. So you need to ask yourself, why am I wearing this mask? I want to take off this mask and be my true authentic self. Who is your true authentic self? Without that title, without that marriage, without that relationship. If all of it was taken away, who would you be? So one time in my life, there was a pause in my life where I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do. I had to be still. I couldn't. So and I'm the type of person that don't like to be still, that wants to be moving, going, doing, because I've been brought up where you have to keep moving, you have to keep doing, because if you're not being successful and you're not being productive. And I had to take a long pause. That was the hardest thing in my life, when I had to do that, because I didn't know what was going to happen at the end of the road. And I had to reflect on who I was, because I couldn't be that mask that I was wearing, that person that everybody knew who I was. And then I said, wait, I am the person who I've always been, but I never let her come out. I never let her be seen. I never let her be known. And then once I started showing exactly who I was, I felt more free, I felt more happy, and I felt more at peace. And a lot of people that meet me in person, like really physically meet me in person, are like, you are exactly the same as you are when you make your videos. You have a sense of peace within you. But it took me time to get to this peace, because in my younger years, I was very anxious, very unsettled, but people couldn't see my anxiety and my panic, because I shielded it and I hid it from society, and I wore this mask. No, I'm confident. No, I'm okay. No, I'm secure. But deep down inside, I was not. I was just trying to survive. So if this video came across you, it was for a reason, because you're tired of settling. You're tired of doing what you really don't want to do, but you're afraid of taking the next steps. Now, if you want assistance and help in this, I also do this kind of work. Go to my website, the link is in the bio, and you can book or speak to me to see if we're the right fit. But again, you need to take off the mask and show people who you really are. And I will speak to you later, and have a blessed day.